Okay, second time around went a lot better, although I was beating on him for just a shameful amount of time. That took, like, a red druid in the cathedral number of hits. That's just sad. Exile, really could have done a little better with the boss door ability balance. But anyway, enough of my blathering. Let's get on with the ending.
This is not the end of my reawakening. Saddler, cut off your head and join me in my new world. Saddler, cursed you shall remain.
I was dreaming about a beautiful place. Everyone there lived in peace and harmony. Saddler, there's something wrong with this world. Sorrow, pain, war, and injustice have taken love's place. Will we ever see peace again?
Oh, Rumi, now I realize that utopia for all men is an impossible dream. There is no supreme, only an absolute ruler who can bring happiness to all men in this world. I doubt the Holy Max ever existed at all.
Suffering and grief. The world must continue with these realities, but these will all turn to their opposites someday. Evil to good, pain to pleasure, suffering to joy, grief to hope.
So apparently Rumi isn't dead. Anyway, you'll probably recognize some of these voice actors' names if you've played other Working Designs games to completion. Especially Rhonda Gibson, who was Rumi. I think she's been in pretty much every Working Designs game that ever had voice support. But yeah, what a cheerful story that was. Apparently Rumi lived, and Kindy and Fakil are okay, but Hugh died for no good reason. Ninkan died for no good reason. All in pursuit of the Holy Max, which apparently was just a bunch of religious bullshit from the very beginning. Yeah. So, that's Exile for you. Freemasonry bad, religion bad, the world just irrevocably fucked up, and there's really not much we can do about it, and there's no easy answers and no cure-alls. Although I guess it's kind of a refreshing message in its way, relatively realistic. Anyway, there was an XZR3, which was localized as Exile 2. I will probably not be playing that thing, because, honestly, it's kind of disappointing. It's pretty much a straight-up, go kill the evil guy story with none of the, the cool religious and historical allusions that were made in XZR2. The hit detection is really bad in a lot of places, and the final dungeon is just groin-crampingly impossible. I did play through it after a great deal of pain once upon a time, but I have no desire to do it again, even with save states, which I didn't have the first time out. I played through it on an actual turbo, and I didn't enjoy that. On the bright side, it does let you play as Kindy, but overall, I thought it was kind of a bummer compared to Exile 2, or Exile, XER 2, which, while flawed, it's a game with character, it's got heart, and it's got a pair. It's got balls. And sometimes I'll take that over, soulless polish, which there's plenty of out there. What else to say, really? Exile 2, one thing that was noteworthy about it was that the US version on the Turbo, Working Designs translated peyote with no obscuring. The best healing item in the game instead of heart poison was peyote. So yeah, apparently when you're, in the middle of combat, and you're hurting, bleeding from every limb and, a couple of torso wounds, the best thing to do is, curl up in your sweat lodge, fire up some cactus, and go on a vision quest. The grand healing power of mescaline, what can I tell you? Anyway, thanks for watching I Played a Thing, and thank you for all those folks on YouTube who 5-starred the hell out of everything in sight. I do appreciate that. I've enjoyed this, and I think I will be going on and playing more things. As a matter of fact, I've got my second edition lined up, and in I Played a Thing Next Edition, we'll be tuning the Wayback Machine all the way to the mid-'80s for a game that was incredibly influential in the game geek I became today, one that I spent a lot of time with at the tender age of 6. I hope you'll be rejoining us then. In the meantime, take care. I'm Un, and this has been the debut of I Played a Thing. That's all she wrote.